Yes, not only Mick Foley's Legends title win, but also his arrival with Eric Young.
Last week, a great injustice was done. Last week, here on Impact, at the end of the show, Mick Foley allegedly won the TNA Legends title from Kevin Nash by pinning him. Now, before you people get all excited, I said alleged, because two things went wrong in that match. One, Sting was up in the crowd, causing a distraction. Shut your mouth. Causing a distraction when he let the lights go out in the arena. And when the lights came up, Bobby Lashley finally got to the ring and caused all of the damage. Bobby Lashley caused all of the damage, but Bobby Lashley was not the legal man. Bobby Lashley should have been right over here in this corner.
Great point.
See, I was right here with Mick Foley in my ankle lock. Mick was ready to tap out. Bobby Lashley should have been here in his corner. Bobby Lashley did not do that. Therefore, the match is null and void. I talked to the TNA. Shut your mouth.
Let him talk, people.
I talked to the TNA board of directors, and they agreed. They agreed that the match was a sham. But we both agreed to let the outcome stand on one condition: that Kevin Nash get another shot at the TNA Legends title at Hard Justice, where he will win the title and also end Mick Foley's career. You see, Mick Foley, Sting, Bobby Lashley, they don't like to play by the rules. They're desperate men with desperate measures, which has forced me, the godfather of the main event mafia, to protect my family. This is my family. Which in turn has forced me to strike a deal.
We are elite.
The limo arrival from earlier today gave us a hint that the main event Mafia and World Elite, well, that they were both on the same page. But after just hearing from Kurt Angle that he has struck a deal, I've got to tell you, I fear the worst.
Well, he was forced to do this. I mean, Kurt Angle has to protect himself. He has to protect his family, the main event Mafia. I mean, we saw last week that there's no limit to what Mick Foley and Sting and Lashley will do to get their point across. And when you're the world champion, when you got all the stroke, you can't be having to look behind you all the time when you're making decisions. I think this is going to be the right move, and I'm really interested to see what the World Elite has to say about all this.
And think of how this affects the World Elite, the all-foreign contingent with their leader Eric Young, Sheik Abdul-Bashir, Kiyoshi, and the British Invasion. To me, the association with Kurt Angle and the main event Mafia, it just takes World Elite up several notches.
Gives them a lot of credibility.
Now, before we start this celebration, this union as one, Eric, I just want to say what an honor and a privilege it is to be doing business with you.
His hair looks good.
Thank you, Kurt. The World Elite and the main event Mafia together as a team, I have no doubts in my mind we will be revered as the greatest team of professional wrestlers ever assembled. It is both my honor and my deep privilege to be taking over TNA side by side, the greatest professional wrestler to ever live, Kurt Angle.
I've always said that Eric Young has a great eye for talent. I mean, you've heard me say it many times. Kurt Angle, greatest ever.
And be assured, my men are 100% dedicated to the cause. We're willing to do whatever it takes. And I mean whatever it takes. It's sad. It's sad, though, because it didn't have to be like this. You see, if the disgusting, sick, selfish fools of this nation would have given us the respect that we deserve.
Shut up! He has his own opinion. Keep your mouth shut.
And treated us like stars. We're stars, Kurt, just like you guys. This could have all been avoided. But we got to keep our eyes on the prize. Because, see, it's not just about Bobby Lashley and Mick Foley and everybody else in TNA. This is about an entire nation. A disgusting nation that should be held personally responsible. A sick nation that should feel deep, terrible guilt for what we're about to do to your heroes. After all, it's your fault. Boys, let the cleansing begin.
The formal announcement of the Main Event Mafia and World Elite joining forces. Well, that just gives Kurt Angle and company everything that they need to dominate here in TNA.
Strong, passionate words there from Eric Young, and you heard him. Let the cleansing